Hi, I'm Chris Slogar. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and you can find me online at buckeyeinklings.com. I have more projects and ideas there, and there is also a link to my online store. So if you see anything used in the videos that you'd like to have, I'd certainly appreciate your support there. Okay, so today I am thinking Christmas in July, and I have these cute little gingerbread house favors. I designed them just to hold some kind of candy or treat. They're a little stand-up pouch. They can stand on the table. I have a tea bag and a Ghirardelli square in this one. And then I was thinking, well, you could also, if you wanted to give a gift card, but not just have like a flat little gift card, I put a tea bag in this one, and also made with the envelope punch board, a little envelope with a gift card. And that's made with the paper that's coordinating. It's called the Be Merry Designer Series collection. That's available in our annual catalog. That's available now ahead of our holiday catalog, so that's great. And then this one I was thinking, well, maybe even like a gift tag or a placeholder at a place setting at a table would be great. So let's get started. This uses the house die from the Home Life bundle. And to start, to get the base, get my big shot here. We're going to take that die, and I've got a piece of garden green here that was cut 3.5 inches wide by 8.5 inches, which is the width of the paper, and then it's just scored in half. And what I'm going to do is cut the house, but here's the fold here. I am going to locate the bottom of the house so that it's just below the fold. Okay, so that's not cut. Alright, and I'm going to cut through both layers at once. And while I'm talking about the big shot and the dies, I have used for the roof piece the scalloped die that is from the Layering Squares collection. This one is about 2.5 inches square. And what I've done is I'm just cutting, I took a 2-inch strip of the designer paper, and I'm just cutting a triangle of it. So I've done it this way, not to waste paper. And I end up, let me show you on the die. Probably easier to see this way. Once you have that partial triangle cut, you can use your trimmer to cut exactly from the lower part of that scallop to the opposite corner. Okay, to get a really nice clean look on your roof. Okay, so that's all you need the big shot for. I'm going to put that aside. Alright, and I am going to also score this house to make this little tent fold at the bottom of the favor. What I've done is I've opened up the house here. Now I have a line of my scoring, my Simply Scored board marked in with black. So I'm lining that fold up with my black line, and then I'm going to score 3/8 inch away on each side of that score line. Okay, and that gives you 3 score lines then, and you can see this is how you're creating that little kind of gusset for the bottom of the house. Okay, so I can put that aside. Now, a really fun thing on this project is this brick background, and if you haven't tried the embossing paste yet, it is really fun, and I'm just going to show you real quick how to use that. So the embossing paste comes in a little tub like this, and there are masks available in different patterns. I'm using the brick mask here. And I'm going to lay it, I know the bottom of the house is going to be here on the top score line as I'm looking at this. I'm going to lay my mask over that so that there's a line of bricks like just above that bottom line. And actually I want some bricks up on the chimney too, because I'm going to fill in the front of the house and the chimney with embossing paste. Okay, so I'm just lining up my mask so it's nice and true and horizontal. And I'm going to take, there are these spreading tools available as well with the embossing paste in the catalog. And I'm taking a good amount of embossing paste and I'm going to spread it over the areas that I want covered to have bricks. And so there's the chimney and this lower portion of the house. I'm not so worried about the roof because I'm going to cover up the roof. Okay, and I'm not going to go below the fold if I can help it because I just don't need paste there. Okay, so I'm just spreading the paste so that it fills in the bricks. And then I'm scraping hard against the mask to get all the excess paste off. Okay, so we just have a nice thin layer of paste. Okay, this will be a little messy under the roof, but we're going to cover the roof. So I'm going to lift the mask away, and you can see I've got my bricked up area. Once this is dry, where I went over a little bit, that scrapes right off, so I'm not worried about that. And then the mask, what you can't see, let me pull this into view, off camera I have a pan of water because this paste dries really fast. And it's great to get your mask in the water bath as quick as possible or clean it as quick as possible so that you don't have layers of paste gumming up your mask. So I just keep, this has been in here for a couple hours actually already. It's a strong paper towel. I just keep that in there, and when I'm done covering an area with paste, I clean the mask, and then I've got a paper towel up here where I'm just going to put that mask aside to dry, and that way my tools are not gummed up with that paste. Alright, so they'll be ready for next time. Okay, now the house, it does dry pretty quickly, but I'm going to take one that has dried longer to show you so that I can handle it a little more roughly, and I won't smear any of the paste. Okay, I'm going to change this out since I have a layer of paste there. And okay, so here's one that's dry that I did a bit ago, and I scraped off. There was a little bit of extra embossing paste down there that had been a little overrun, and I took care of that. And you can see the paper does kind of curl with the moisture of the embossing paste, but you can just kind of press that out the way you want it. Okay, so you've got the house now, and it's just a matter of decorating it. You know, we have those folds that we made. And we have, let's see, here's a blank red roof. I have a red roof too that I've already applied with some liquid glue, these little star wood embellishments and a tie of linen thread. So let me use that one. I've also pre-made my gingerbread men so that we don't have to take the time to do that. I think that's fairly straightforward. But what I'm going to do now with my house, I've got the handheld circle punch. I think it's 1/4 inch. Yeah, 1/4 inch. I'm going to punch a hole in each rooftop, front and back, so that I have a place to tie this ribbon. This is the double-stitched cherry cobbler ribbon. I'm just going to take a length, oh, I don't know, maybe about 5 inches, and thread it through, and it will also go through the back later, but I'll just get that underway. Okay, I'm going to take this where we've already got these wood elements attached, and let's see, I'll actually put the dimensionals I'm using on the house. and prop up the roof that way. Okay, I'm just going to put this roof that was made with the scalloped square die in place. And I'll take my little gingerbread man, put him in place too. Okay, and that's basically it. We're just going to fill it, or you can fill it after the fact if you can slide things in from the side. And I just took that ribbon through both holes, and I'm just going to only going to tie it with one loop of a knot is enough. It doesn't have to be doubled up, and I just kind of force that to go the way I want and trim the ends. Okay, so 5 inches was a little long. It actually could be more like 4. Alright, so there you have a little favor, and that's pretty quick and easy. You can make it into a placeholder, like I said. I've used these wooden embellishments, which are fun. They're in the annual catalog. I'm sure there's going to be great stuff coming in the holiday catalog. Over here on this placeholder and also this one, I've used the corrugated embellishments from the Coffee Cafe suite, so that's fun, with some white baker's twine. Here's another one of those wood embellishments. So kind of look around and see what you have, and you know, embellish as you like with what you have that matches. If you want, these red hearts are actually our metallic enamel shapes, and I colored them. Can never have enough red ones, so I just colored right over the heart with the Sharpie to get some red ones. Alright, so that's that. I hope you'll try it. It's really fun. It's a quick and easy Christmas project for Christmas in July. Please visit me at buckeyeinklings.com, and if you need any of the products, I'd love to have you shop there. Thanks so much.